What if tomorrow morning, America woke up in silence? No phones, no lights, no internet. Planes on the ground, highways clogged, cities ghost towns. The United States, the greatest country on earth, reduced to complete dark. Not for an hour, not for a day, but for a week. It's not science fiction. It's a frightening scenario that experts say could really occur. A cyber attack, a huge solar storm, or a coordinated assault could bring down the US power grid overnight. So what goes down when 340 million Americans are suddenly plunged into darkness for 7 consecutive days? The tale that unfolds is less one of survival, more of how rapidly a modern nation can disintegrate. This is what would occur if the United States had all power taken away from it for 7 days. The blackout starts silently. Initially, the majority of Americans think that this is just another normal outage, but as hours go by, the reality sets in. Phones don't work, the internet doesn't exist, traffic lights don't work, and roads become congested on highways. Emergency 911 calls don't go through. In New York City, elevators run thousands between floors. In Los Angeles, the subway comes to a stop beneath the city. At airports, all flights nationwide are grounded. Millions of stranded passengers in dark terminals. Hospitals activate their backup generators, stalling time. But every physician is aware that those generators would only function for hours. By evening, the United States has descended into a strange quiet. No streetlight glow, no hum of machinery, just darkness. The second day sees fear seize the day. Americans stampede to supermarkets, stripping shelves in hours. Bottled water, canned goods, batteries, flashlights all gone. With no electricity, credit cards and ATMs do not function. Cash is king, but temporarily. Gas stations close down since pumps require electricity. Hospitals ration gasoline to keep life support systems running. Rumors run faster than fact. Some think it's a cyber attack. Some think it's nuclear war. In Chicago and Philadelphia, looting breaks out. Police are swamped. The National Guard is out in some cities. The tenuous peace of day one is at an end. Now, it's every family for itself. By day 3, instinct families crowd together in dark houses, consuming whatever food is left before it spoils. Parents heat suspect water on camp stoves. Children are crying from hunger. In rural communities, survival is difficult but not impossible. Farmers with generators and wells make do. Neighbors exchange eggs for gasoline, but in cities, things get desperate. Perishable food has spoiled in refrigerators. There is no medicine in farm. Hospitals can't afford diesel fuel. Patients on ventilators expire. Crime surges. Gangs patrol the streets under cover of darkness, guns in hand and desperate. Some communities create militias to defend themselves. Others descend into anarchy. America, a nation of plenty, now resembles a country fighting for its very existence. By day 4, the country starts to divide into two. In small communities, people come together, trading resources and information. In cities, desperation sets in. Parents can't get baby formula. Diabetics have no insulin. People battle over bottled water. Without the news, rumors spread. Some say the blackout will never be restored. Others say the government did it. Trust falls apart not only in the system, but in one another. The United States, which came together through technology, is torn apart by fear. By day 5, the collapse is total. The US economy, which was the greatest in the world, comes to a standstill. Trillions of dollars are gone. Wall Street is quiet. Without refrigeration, the country's food supply is destroyed. Grocery stores look like war zones. Lines form in front of emergency relief centers, but only enough supplies to go around. Gas pumps are dry. Trucks sit idly. Flying is impossible. The federal government imposes martial law on a few states. Soldiers patrol the streets, imposing curfews, but even the military suffers without fuel, without communication, and without discipline. the world's mightiest nation, now seems helpless. Millions are forced from their homes, camping in the streets or in shanty camps. Disease outbreaks occur in overcrowded shelters. Clean water is not an option. Hospitals have closed their doors. Surgeons have to do operations by candlelight. Globally, the shockwaves are enormous. The US currency implodes. International trade comes to a standstill. Food shortages cascade around the globe. Aid is sent by allies, but with seaports, airports, and railways incapacitated, very little makes it to those in need. The world turns to America for guidance, but America itself lies in shambles. By day 7, America reaches the breaking point. Millions are starving, millions more are ill. Violence worsens in large cities. The government at the federal level, barely managing to maintain control, reports the country near complete meltdown. Economists put the loss at trillions. Some describe it as the worst catastrophe of recent history. Americans for the first time see a dreadful reality. Life as they know it can't be sustained without electricity. Here's the truth. America's power grid is high-tech, but vulnerable. Officials say it could be disabled by cyber attacks, natural disasters, or even solar storms. The possibility of a week-long blackout across the country is low, but not zero, and if it were to occur, the consequences would be devastating, not only for America, but for the world. So now the question is, can you survive if the lights went out tomorrow? If America were to go dark for 7 days, what would you do first? Would you fight? Would you flee? Or would you fall into chaos? Let us know in the comments below.